Surging Sparks is here. The release date was just yesterday, November 8th, and I finally got my hands on my Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. I'm going to be going through with my word, and we're going to open one of these bad boys up today, and I'm going to be sending the Magneton Pokemon Center promo card to PSA to hopefully profit on this box and make all my money back plus some profit. This video is not going to be just an opening. I am going to be talking about Surging Sparks investing as we go on. I got some stuff pulled up here of the card price list, you know, on first day release. Got the set list. We're just going to talk about Surging Sparks in general, so stay tuned. But first, we need to pick which one of these boxes I'm going to be cracking open. And I don't really want to choose. I want to have fate choose for me. So we're going to label these 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got the wheel here. Let's see which one of these we're opening up. Why am I kind of nervous? Why am I nervous to open one of these? This is going to be my first Pokemon Center box I ever actually opened. Oh, it looks like 2. We're opening up number 2 right here, close to me on my left. Okay, hopefully this is the box that has all the juicy stuff inside of it. We're going to go ahead and break the seal on this thing. Like I said, I've only ever kept my Pokemon Center boxes sealed, so this is my first one. There it is. The first cut is in. There we go. Plastic off. No going back. Okay, let's get into our first pack, and then we'll start talking about what the set has done on release. Oh, but first, where are those promos at? Here we go. The Magneton promo with the Pokemon Center stamp. Let's open this up gingerly and check it out. I want to take my knife out. I don't want to bend this card. We are sending it to PSA after all. Okay, here's the non-stamped one. I don't think I'm going to send this one. These usually only go up to like 40 bucks as a PSA 10. And those are in every single Elite Trainer box. This is the special guy right here. I mean, centering looks really freaking good on it. At least on the front side here. Dude, centering looks perfect. I don't know how this wouldn't get a 10 unless there's just like some sort of printing damage, which I don't really see. I'm not an expert grader though, so if you are familiar with it, let me know what you think. Let me go ahead and sleeve this up. Okay, first pack. So on release, Surging Sparks has performed pretty well. A lot of people are predicting a crash on the booster boxes, which has not really happened. They're still listed everywhere for like 158 to 160. The lowest place I can find them is TikTok Shop. So if you're still looking for some, that's what I would look for. Ooh, we start off with a Sylveon EX. Okay. Banger. This is one of the cards that I actually really liked as like the normal EXs. So I'm glad I got that one. Booster boxes have stayed the same, but one thing I noticed that dropped a lot was Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. But that's probably just because everybody is just now getting them on hand and listing them up. So I think that kind of explains itself there. Like, it's a big drop. They're like 160 before release. There's something back here. I think it's one of those ace cards. Nice. Are these even worth anything even more? I don't know. Looks cool though. Other than that though, there's a lot of people buying this set. I think Nostalgianomics talk about how this set was going to be really hard to come by, especially if pull rates were bad. And I mean, right now, a lot of stuff is selling. Even on my TikTok, so much stuff being sold off of my showcase there. So like, I picked up a few more 3-packs off Pokemon Center because I saw those got listed. And the Zapdos promo ones were already gone when I got on there. So I got the Quad Sire ones, or Quagsire. And a few hours later, those were gone too. So this is getting ate up. Yes! This is one of the cards I really, really wanted from this set. One of my favorite illustrations when I did my first video on it. First impressions. And we pulled it. Let's go. Wow, that's like 3 for 3. We got something. That means the rest of this box is going to be bad. That's awesome. This is a card I really wanted. Now, speaking about the singles a little bit, singles, they're always high at release. But man, some of these singles are crazy. You guys know, if you've watched my other Surging Sparks videos, I am not a fan of this Pikachu SIR. I think it's very weak. I think it looks way too similar to the full art. That's just me. However, I did make a comment on somebody's TikTok post, and that comment got a lot of likes just saying that this Pikachu card's overrated. So I know there's people out there that agree with me. But on release, that Pikachu has done almost $400. Right now, market price is sitting at $388. And there's listings anywhere from that, $388 to $450 on release, which we're one day after. It will drop some. But if it's anything like that Greninja, maybe it will hardly drop at all. Who knows? The card space is just so weird sometimes. It's so volatile. Things will move crazy for what seems like no reason, or things will stay the same, and seems like it's so unpredictable. All right, that was our first pack there without actually getting anything. So we're slowing down a little bit. Like I said, we probably just got all the pulls right there off the bat. And this is about to be a very boring rest of the video. Meddling Memo and Gouging Fire. But in terms of other cards, Latias is currently sitting at second. It has taken a nosedive since the first few days or the last week or so. Started off at like 200, and now there's listings as low as dogs barking in the background, but there's listings as well as 173 to like 180, and that's like the second most. Just kind of an order here. The top 10 is similar to what a lot of people predicted. You got Pikachu, Latias at the top, Hydreigon at third. Hydreigon's my favorite card of the set. I really need to see these in person to make an opinion on them, but that Hydreigon is a beautiful card, and I think it's the best one, personally. Zarude. But then after that, you have Milotic, which I figured would be at least in the top 5. It's number 4 right now. Lisia's Appeal, number 5. Solid Trainer. Pikachu EX, Secret or Hyper Rare, the gold one, is 6. Alolan Executor, 7, and that's at like $60 right now. So you can see how we're kind of dropping off. That's it's probably my second favorite card, is that Alolan I can never say that word. I stutter every time. Executor, Donphin, and a Scovillian EX. Okay, we got at least a double rare there. Executor, what did I say, was 7. 9 or 8 is Jasmine's Gaze, the trainer. That's a solid trainer. I don't really care for trainers too much, but that one's nice. Then you have Latios at 9, and 10 is Night Stretcher, which is, there's no picture here, but it's one of the new ones, one of the new Pokemon. You got Bruxish, Turtonator, Rufflet, Lisia's Appeal, and a Milotic Full Arts. Okay. And the Full Arts are kind of cool, but the background is so basic on them. However, this one I like just because it's in my hand right now. Okay, Night Stretcher is the gold trainer item thing. Surprisingly, that is 10 right now. But I don't know much about the items and whether or not they're good for the TCG. Honestly, not terrible prices for some of these straight off launch. Like, I would expect the Pikachu Full Art to be a little bit higher. It's 18, but prices are actually kind of solid. I mean, everything's like, the IRs are like $4 to $5, unless they're the more sought after ones. And I thought they'd be, you know, one day after launch, like $8, $9, $10, but prices aren't terrible. I'm sure they'll drop a little bit more than that, though. Togepi, Scorch, Eternatus. But yeah, I'm going to be watching this over the next week. We'll see how the set does. Do we have something here? No. Terapagos. All right, we need a little last pack magic. You know what I'm going to be looking at is booster box prices. I really want to see if they're going to crash like a lot of people predicted. I have pretty much all my product here except for the 3 packs I just ordered yesterday. So I have the Pokemon Center boxes, I have my booster bundles, I have my booster boxes, and I have a couple normal Elite Trainer boxes that I just ordered because I got like a 15% off coupon or something on them. I took that and got those. But yeah, other than some ETBs and some 3 packs, I got everything here. Fluttermane, Bronzor, last pack of the video, Rabska. Not an awful box, but a couple EXs. I do like the Sylveon one. Milotic Full Arts, okay. Trainer, the A-Spec, and I do really like this Cash Farm card, so could have definitely been better, but could also have been worse. Main thing in this one was the Magneton Pokemon Center stamped promo. Hopefully this gets a 10. It looks perfect to me. I don't see anything that could be wrong with it. There should be no scratches on it or anything unless there's a print line somewhere. But yeah, I like this card. I liked it on the screen, and in real life, it looks good too. All right, I'm gonna be making another video sending my cards to PSA. I'm gonna choose a few others that I have because I may as well do a kind of a big return instead of just sending one card. So I'm going to choose a few others. I'll make another video on that, showing you what I'm going to send. It'll be like a whole little series, but this is the start. This is what's starting it all, because we're going to send this, hope for a PSA 10, and hopefully be able to sell that PSA 10 for like $200. We'll technically have like 130 profit for our $70 box. We'll see. We'll see. At least 100 profit. If it's not 200, and it's more like 150 for PSA 10, we'll still make some profit. Plus, we pulled some stuff. However, I mean, this cash form is like $5. I haven't even seen this my Lodic yet. The Lodic full art is like a $3 card. So we made maybe 10 of our 70 back with these pulls. Hopefully we make way more than that back with this. But thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Surging Sparks, what you've opened up, what you've pulled. See you next video.